Hey guys, as you can tell by the title, I have a little bit of an announcement. I actually mentioned this in my last video, which was a bit longer ago than I would have liked. My last video was my summer fashion haul, and I kind of hinted about it. I was like, yeah, so I've got something to talk about, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, as you can tell by the title, I've actually started a new job. Whee! Well, technically, I don't even know if I can call it a new job. Technically, it's an internship. I've known about this internship for quite a while, to be fair, but I don't know, like, for some reason, I just felt like, you know what, let me just wait until I know everything is in the bag and that everything is, like, confirmed and everything before I actually kind of, you know, make a long video about it. First of all, I should probably mention what the actual internship is. So I'm not gonna like mention the company specifically or anything, but I'm working at an influencer marketing agency. So I guess my role is kind of, you know, like an influencer marketing intern. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I've kind of talked about marketing over the last like few years or so. That's kind of the direction I wanted to go into. I felt like it kind of was like a nice combination of like the skills I have, like what I've done in my degree a bit, but like also just like my own interests in like fashion and beauty and like that kind of thing. So yeah, I kind of decided on marketing, and I've been looking at like internships and jobs for like assistants, like marketing assistants, very common, like PR assistants, that kind of thing, for a few months now as I was coming towards the end of my degree. Because again, if you watch my channel for a while, you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I've been over my degree for a very long time. So like as I was like coming towards the end of the degree, I was already like kind of on it and like thinking, do you know what, I'm gonna start applying to jobs, I'm gonna start looking for jobs and that kind of thing, so I have something lined up. So I follow the company that I work at now on Instagram, and that's a big tip if you guys are coming up to the same position I was in, is to kind of look for the kind of brands or like the industries you're interested in on their social media and like follow them. LinkedIn has been like amazing because it all started kind of, I guess, with LinkedIn. That's where you actually find like companies and brands, and you can kind of find that align with your interests or the kind of like, I guess, career path or like industry you want to be going into. So from then I followed a lot of them on like social media and stuff. The company I'm working with, they essentially would post like on their like Instagram or Insta stories or whatever and be like, we're hiring, like we're looking for interns, or we're looking for an assistant or something like that, you know, we're hiring, like posts. So I saw one of those and I essentially like emailed them, sent my CV into them, was like, hi, I'm really interested in this is a bit about what I'm doing at the moment, here's my CV, kind of thing. They basically got back to me, they asked me to do a little task, which was basically finding influencers which would fit like a certain brief. So they'd be like, right, if this brand wanted to work with influencers who have this amount of followers and have this kind of vibe, basically you find them. And that's like a big part of what I'm like doing at the moment anyway, but I'll get onto that. So yeah, that was my task and I sent that in. They replied pretty quickly to me and they were like, this list looks great, we really want to invite you in for an interview. And obviously I was like over the moon. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I got an interview, because a lot of the time you don't even get to the interview stage. So yeah, anyway, I got the interview and they were actually like, oh, are you free anytime this week to be interviewed? And obviously this was early May, so I was actually in York just finishing up my dissertation, and my dissertation was due on the 13th of May, and I wouldn't have been able to come back to London realistically, because number one, it would have been like really last minute and the tickets would have been so expensive, but also it was like hot dissertation time. So I was just hoping and praying. I was like, I'm actually not in London at the moment, I'm actually in York, but I'm finishing up my dissertation. I will be done in literally like just over a week. And they were like, okay, that's fine, we'll email you when the time comes, you know, when the week of, you know, when I come back. I was a bit worried about that because a lot of like at the time you will hear something like, that's fine, we'll like, you know, we'll touch base back with you later on, and then later on you email and they just ignore you, probably because they've already filled the position or anything like that. So I was a bit worried about it, but you know, I knew whatever happened to, obviously I need to finish my dissertation, I need my degree. So I was like, okay, fingers crossed, hopefully I do hear back from them. And then I came back to London obviously after I finished my dissertation. I think I emailed and I was like, hi, just wanted to let you know I'm back in London now, if you still, you know, if you want to conduct the interview. And long story short, we conducted the interview. Yeah, apparently I did well in the interview, I guess. It was actually a really nice interview. I think the interview was on like a Thursday. She was like, you'll hear back from me by Monday or Tuesday or something like that. I didn't hear back on Monday or Tuesday, so I was kind of like panicking. And then like, on Wednesday I got an email saying, oh, sorry for the delay, but yeah, you've got the job, can you start on Monday? So it was like such a short turnaround, because I thought even if I do get it, they'll be like, oh yeah, start in like July or like whatever. But But email on Wednesday, they wanted me to start that next Monday. So I suddenly started getting really nervous. Like, I was so excited, but obviously also really nervous that it suddenly hit me. When you actually get something you want, that you're like, wow, I've actually got this now. Like, all the feelings of like going into a new workplace and like being new and like not kind of knowing what to do and all of that. So I've been there for like, it's pretty much a week exactly now. I started last Monday and today is Monday when I'm filming this. Yeah, it's been good so far. What I mostly do is quite like a lot of spreadsheets. So far it's not like the most like glamorous. I think obviously you think of like marketing and like PR and stuff and like influencer marketing, and you think it's going to be really cool, I guess. Parts of it are, but especially like I kind of get, I guess, like being an intern, it's a lot of like admin at the moment. I am mostly always just finding like contacts for brands and like putting it into a spreadsheet, looking for influencers who fit a certain client, i.e. a brand. So a lot of spreadsheets. I hadn't used Excel for literally an embarrassing, like I don't think I've touched Excel since I was in like year 9, and suddenly it was like I'd made already like 20 spreadsheets or something. But I mean, thank goodness, you know, it's not like actual Excel with like when you have to use the formulas and shit. It is basically, if you just know how to use like a computer well enough, you'll know how to use Excel, like just making like a table. I remember like when I saw Excel the first time, I panicked. I was like, fuck, I don't actually really know how to use Excel. But yeah, so that's it so far. Like, because I've not been there that long, I can't really like say that much. I feel some of the girls that are there as well are really lovely. I didn't even expect there to be that many interns. Like, I low-key for some reason thought I'd be the only intern, and I get there and there are like 10 other interns, so that's quite nice. You don't feel like too alone because other people are interns as well. Also, the good thing is that they are keen to like take people on as well, like after you've done the internship. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for that and just trying to work as hard as I can. It's weird because like there'll be periods of time where it's like feels really intense and feels like there's a lot to do, and then there'll be periods of time where it's like a lot quieter. It kind of depends on like if they like, you know, give me work. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting it hopefully to like, I guess, a little less admin-y as I go along. I guess that's kind of what I expect. Like in the beginning they're not going to be, you know, giving you their big client to work with, are they? But you know what I mean. Like hopefully as I'm getting into it, I'll get like more to do, and if, you know, I end up, you know, getting a job out of it afterwards, then yeah, it just goes up from there, doesn't it? I actually vlogged, I don't know, it wasn't really a weekly vlog. Most of it was like me on my way to work and the journey to work, and actually one of the days I vlogged a little bit in work, but then the camera cut off like whilst I was doing a time lapse. But yeah, I kind of vlogged a bit throughout the week last week, so I'm gonna like put that footage after this so that you can just kind of see what my first week was like a bit. I hope you enjoy it. Morning guys. So I'm on my way to my internship. I was supposed to vlog yesterday, so today is Tuesday, it's the second day of my internship. I just didn't get a chance to vlog yesterday. I was really nervous and I didn't want to like be late. So yeah, literally just walking to the station now. I've already learned a lot about commuting yesterday. Yesterday I was in like a jumpsuit and then I had a jump on top of that as well as my jacket. Big mistake. Do not do that commuting in London because you're packed on the train like sardines and it's not a good idea. I was literally drenched, also because it was raining, but mostly because I was sweating, a bit of both. I learned not to do that, and I feel like hopefully it's going to be a lot better today because I literally could not deal with how sweaty and hot the commute yesterday was. So put my jumper in my bag this time. It also sucks because yesterday was super rainy and I was like, really, it's going to be really rainy and shitty on the first day of my internship, but what do you do, eh? It was actually really nice though. I had a good time, and today luckily is a lot less rainy. Still quite cloudy. Anyway, I walk through like here quite a bit, and every time I'm vlogging I get to like this bit like near the end of the path and I'm so out of breath, so we're gonna stop doing that. Hey guys, another day, another dollar. No, not really. I guess kind of technically, as per with the footage I seem to be getting. I'm on my way to work. I'm actually going to try and vlog at work today. I've taken my camera every single day. As I said yesterday, I didn't vlog at all on Monday, and then yesterday obviously vlogged on the way but not actually at work. Also as per, out of breath. But yeah, I'm actually going to try and like vlog at my desk, maybe do like a time lapse because everyone is really chill and a few people know that I do YouTube, so yeah, let's see if I can do it. Wish me luck. very annoying because I'm pretty sure the last time I vlogged was like 2 days ago, and I think I was in the middle of a time lapse and my camera cut off. So that day I was saying, oh, I'm gonna try and film at work, and I did set up my camera to do a time lapse whilst I was working, and then I'm pretty sure like literally a minute later my camera just died and I never spoke to the vlog again. But yeah, today is Friday. I just saw a puppy. Today is Friday, and on my usual walk to the station to work. I'm quite excited. It's nice and sunny, which it hasn't been pretty much the whole week, so I'm very happy about that. Red lip, because I've got that Friday feeling. This is my outfit. I'm wearing my fake Tommy top, my Topshop plitze trousers, and then my red Converse. I just love matching the red, don't I? I'm just obsessed with this lipstick. So whenever I'm wearing red, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna put this lipstick on. Today is a bit of a celebration. I'm sure some of you will know because she is quite famous, but oh, I'm out of breath as per. But yeah, Sophie Hannah is actually coming to the office today. I believe she's coming to the office because my company is basically, well, the company I'm interning for is basically her management. So she obviously, if you guys like know who she is, she hit 1 million on Instagram recently, so there's a little celebration party for her. Got a nice cake for her, a cake which is actually really on brand for her. It's like a glittery, like unicorn kind of vibe cake. I feel so embarrassed at how out of breath I get. I still haven't booked an appointment to go and see the doctor about whether I have asthma. If you guys watch my vlogs frequently, ooh, it's getting attacked by flies. I've talked about that recently, but I genuinely think I have asthma, and I still haven't booked an appointment about it. And now that I'm working 9:30 to 6 PM, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle, isn't it? Did I also say that actually on Friday we finish at 5? Yay! So Friday is basically just a very good feeling. Finish an hour earlier, which is really nice for a Friday. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of an update about starting a job, my internship, and also seeing a bit of the week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what kind of videos you want me to do as well. A little bit stuck on the video front, and also really getting worried about how I'm gonna like make sure I'm on top of YouTube as well, because the internship hours are literally, like right now I'm filming and it's 7:35. I start at 9:30 and I finish at 6. So it's not a 9 to 5, it's a 9:30 to 6. And my commute is about an hour. So I leave home about 8:30 and I get home about like 7. So yeah, it just means when I get home as well, I'm so tired. Like last week, all of last week I said I was gonna film, and I was just so tired, and then on the weekend I was like dying of period pain. So I was just like feeling sorry for myself and in bed, and I'm like, I'm so tired. I think like the constant like routine has just hit me, because obviously I've not really done this since like sixth form. I feel like my body is still getting used to like waking up at 7, you know, doing a full long day and coming home. I just like feel so knackered, but hopefully my body will get used to it. So yeah, I'm still trying to work that out. I've realised, to be honest, I think it's a good idea to film after I come back from work, because it means I'm just ready. Do you know what I mean? Like my makeup is on, although questionable questionable quality of makeup, but it's still on. I'm dressed and everything, so I feel like that's a good time, and then maybe I can focus on the editing on the weekend. But don't worry guys, I'm gonna try and, you know, sort my shit out and get like some kind of schedule, like routine going, so that I can still make sure that I'm putting up videos consistently, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, like I said, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it guys. Please subscribe if you've watched this video and you aren't subscribed already and you want to see more videos from me. Also make sure you click that notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And yeah, I will see you in my next video guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.